Hey, it's your girl Angela.
It's your guy Mike D.
And we are the Uncomfortable Truths Podcast, presented by NSN, live from Brown Sugar Water Studios.
We created this podcast to have unfiltered, unapologetic, and authentic conversations through the lens of a Black millennial couple.
We'll be sharing stories about everyday life while also providing insights. So kick back, grab your drink, and let's get into the uncomfortable truth. Hey, babe. How you doing?
What's up? What's going on? I'm excited.
I don't know why I just gave you that fake hi. Anyway, hi, everybody. These are our faces. Let's not be weird. We're the hosts of the Uncomfortable Truths podcast, and today we are recapping Run the World on Starz. We just watched the first episode, and yeah,
we're here. Thank you for watching. We appreciate everybody. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to do this every week. That's the plan. So make sure you check back in with us.
Yeah. So we're going to get right into the episode. What are some of your first impressions?
Of the show or the characters?
Doesn't matter.
I think they made an effort, obviously, to kind of get different kind of Black women and get them in a friend group, right? You have the one that's was married already, the one that's a girlfriend to a guy with a child. You got the one that's engaged, and you have the one that's just focused on her career. And you're gonna see all these different, lived experiences out in a friend group and see how those friends can help each other. So I think that's pretty dope. So it's so gonna be pretty inclusive. I think a lot of drama, especially after how the scene with Whitney ended. Who knows what's coming with that? So I think so far so good. The characters are okay. I'm not in love with anybody yet, but that may come. So how about you?
I was just gonna ask, do you have a fave character already?
Not really. Renee she's fun. She was dancing and stuff, but as far as somebody I'm invested in, not really. In terms Matthew, I guess. I'm curious about that.
Okay, Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh, the professor.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of first impressions, I was like, this show is really pretty and colorful. This is like a lot of vibrant colors. Everybody's apartment looks like a Pinterest board for a really rich Black woman.
That's true.
I mean, I was really interested in what they did for a living and how they could afford to live in New York. Is it New York? I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they said bodega.
Yeah, I think it was in New York.
Right. So one, I think it's a really pretty show. Like you want something pleasant to look at. This definitely is that.
Yeah,
meets that factor. In terms of the writing, I am like, okay, we got little bits and pieces of different characters, and we got to see how they all interact as a friend group and as individuals with other people. What I'm interested in is like, how did they become friends? Like, I know we like got put in the middle of like what seemed as like a random day for, hold on, y'all wrote down all their names, for Whitney, Renee, Ella, and Sandy. But like, did they meet in college? I felt like Ella was talking to Renee and they grew up together, but like, where did they grow up? I really couldn't tell with the accents. I know they're trying to pitch this as like a very authentic show. So I felt like in whatever character they're representing in real life, they are authentic, but I just saw like a lot of middle-class Black women. And I don't think the middle class is like a thing either. So I saw a lot of rich Black women having this show. And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with being a Black woman who likes lavish things. I mean, if that's your jam, like, kudos to you. But I just have a lot of questions about like their wealth status.
Yeah, honestly. They don't have any roommates.
They don't have any roommates in New York. And I'm just like...
So they get into that bag.
Yeah, I mean, y'all Y'all parents must have money. It must be nice. And some people do have that life, but it's not the life of a lot of people I know personally. It's not my life. So, okay, so that was my first impression. I was like, okay, I guess I'm interested because I mean, there are a lot of shows coming out where Black women are being represented but there's not a lot of shows where the main cast is all Black. So whether I want to, I guess, like it or not, I feel like I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
At least for the first couple episodes. I'm not like in love with this episode, just coming away from it, but I felt like they did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't have any favorite characters at all. I mean, even Ella, she seems to be like the one who's a writer, blogger who works at Hot Tea Edits. Hold on, I wrote down a name. Hot Tea Digest. She was a Hot Tea Digest, and she had a book, and people didn't like it. And I'm like, okay, like she has a similar career path, but she seems very like, how old is she? Like she's supposed to be 25.
I'm not sure how old.
I don't know how old anyone is in this show.
Besides the daughter, Amari.
Yeah, Amari's 6. So we know Amari's 6. So on to that.
But I did like you know, I don't think I would have caught this if I wasn't dating you and we talk about writing a lot. And the whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, what is their names? So at one scene they start saying everybody's names like Whitney, Renee, Matthew, Ella, and then like we learned everybody's names at the same time. So like they were intentionally obviously withholding names. So for a long time it was no names. I was confused.
Yeah, I only know the names because I like literally paused every 3 seconds and took notes. Like once I heard someone say their name like on a phone call.
Yeah.
I thought that the introduction of each character was very strong. Like with Renee, we kind of was introduced to her with her being late for her first day of work. Like, bitch, how you late for your first day of work? Because y'all drinking the night before?
That was Ella, right?
Oh yeah, Ella. My bad.
Renee was at the bodega.
Right, so Renee's at the bodega.
Quoting a phenomenal woman.
I like Renee. Renee is more likable than Ella, Whitney, and Sandy. To me, I mean, I thought all the characters are complicated, but Renee is like, sounds like she had a marriage and got divorced. She sounds like the least complicated. But she's like funny. I thought the show was going to center her more.
Okay.
I didn't know it was going to be mainly Ella.
So far, that episode was at least.
That's true.
You know, with the things going on with Shandy, I definitely want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. Get there. We just talking about how we're introduced to the characters and stuff. So I feel like the introductions were cool.
No, I agree.
I'm just like, how do y'all have money to go out to have drinks like every night or go to a bar?
They lit.
Like I know Ella does it for her job, and then everyone seems to be an extrovert, which is cool. I feel like extroverts are friends with other extroverts, but someone who's an introvert, I'm just like, all right. Mm-hmm. Not a positive, not a popular personality portrayed on TV. Introversion's not, but I guess for extroversion.
Especially in that crew, you have to be willing to go out every night, or you gotta have the funds, you got to have the personality.
I would be priced out of that friend group, so I didn't feel like I wouldn't feel welcome to say that, but for them, I'm happy for them.
Okay.
They seem to have found some type of home in each other where they can like come back and conversate. But I do have a question.
Okay.
So what moments stand out to you from the first episode?
Oh, for me, it was when we got introduced to Sandy and Matthew. Okay,
she was riding him or whatever, but
it was going crazy. And then
it was a little dramatic. It was a little dramatic. I was like, are you trying to hide from his wife? Like, what's going on?
So that whole dynamic, that's why I make noise. Kids. I don't have any kids. We don't have any kids.
Yeah.
So we don't really have that issue. But like, okay, I get it. Not daddy. And I guess being black, we used to like saying mommy. So with him saying daddy, that our intent is raised up like, okay, what's going on here is she the mom. And then they had breakfast and it was still like never really said.
It was kind of questionable whether she
Yeah,
was the
but it
mom
was
or
like
not. Yeah.
caught her chicken, so they have a bond. So like, okay, maybe she is. And it wasn't until the ballet scene where she went there and was introduced as her mom. That was the first time anyone ever mentioned being her mom. And I figured it was gonna be an awkward situation, which it
And she
was.
made it super awkward. I
Super
said,
awkward.
you did not have to blur out like, hey, I'm Matthew's girlfriend, but I've known Amari since she was 4 years old. And it's just been a maze ball.
It's a defense mechanism. She probably has said
she's feeling
that
insecure about her
100
relationship
times.
with Matthew. I mean, she's even said that her relationship with Matthew is uncertain. Like she literally used the word uncertain to describe her ambiguous relationship with her college advisor, her PhD advisor.
Wow.
Like, sir, I got questions for Matthew. One, how come, what's up with Amari's mom? Like, y'all really not talking like that? Like Nick, you so smart with your PhD, but you can't figure out this relationship dynamic with her mom. Like, why isn't her mom dropping off the tuition checks? Like, why is Sandy a girlfriend who should be doing her homework? I mean, come on, advisee. I have not seen you do anything PhD. You just been worried about Matthew and his daughter.
Yeah, he made that clear.
And he
made that clear.
When it came to the argument, because Sandy
was wrong.
Sandy was super wrong. Okay, she decided to take Amari out of the ballet class because she felt it wasn't a good environment for her. I'm like, you gotta pump the brakes because you are not this child's mother, you know? So I'm very happy that her friend Whitney called her out on it, and Whitney is like the only friend who's like engaged in that group. Yeah. And I'm also happy that
we'll see about that.
And I'm also happy that Matthew called her out on it.
Yeah, she overstepped, and she needed to almost quote unquote be checked. Like, yo, you can't do that. And I guess let me ask you a question. Do you think she overstepped with the ballet shoes?
I thought the ballet shoes were a nice touch. It's not a moment that really stands out, but I'm like, okay, she's trying to build some type of Black girl magic bond with Amari. But when it came to like her actually, talking with Matthew about what happened, I felt like she was really immature about it. Like, I felt like since they don't really have boundaries in their relationship, or the boundaries are always being crossed, because he's the advisor, she's the advisee. She's like the girlfriend, but she's not the girlfriend, and she's like the mom, but she's not the mom. Like, Sandy needs to use some of her PhD knowledge, get it together, and walk out that door. Because Matthew knows within the first year if he's gonna marry Sandy or not. Yeah,
he looked like he's 40 something too.
He definitely is. And she's
at
like,
that age,
And then when she was talking about like Black men at 35, like they're under 35, shady. Then they're poor and they got dick, and it's just conflicted. And I was just like, so how old is Matthew? Because
he's actually 40.
Girl, make it make sense. Make it make sense, Miss PhD. Okay, make it make sense. All these women seem to be educated, but when it comes to relationships, where's the emotional intelligence? So, any other moments that stand out?
I'm curious. We haven't got any really background about their parents yet.
Yeah.
Besides Whitney's mother, who's driving her crazy. I think that was
for the wedding.
Yep. So I'm curious. What's up? What's their dynamic?
Mm-hmm.
She looked like she's the quote unquote, the lavish one. She seemed like
they all look very lavish. Well, you better stop playing. But the one
but she looked like she comes from money.
Oh yeah, she called ceremonial headpiece a do-rag thing.
Like very degrading.
She's highly disrespectful. Yeah. Like, I don't have anyone like that in my friend group. I think she comes
from money. Yeah. I think she's used to kind of talking down on certain things.
She sounds like, let me stop.
And like she probably She probably with a guy, college sweetheart. He probably got like a tech job.
Who's Nigerian?
Who's
And they made that
Nigerian,
very clear that he was Nigerian.
and probably very traditional
Yeah.
and engaged, and she never really had her phase.
Oh yeah, because she said I spent all my college years cooking, cleaning, and fucking my college sweetheart, and I'm just like,
We should have been messing with the dude that's slaying everybody around town. He said all their friends, 2012, 2014, 2015. My man, he ain't taking no time off.
yeah, the fact that so Whitney seems dumb too.
Oh no, it's the grass is not always greener. People may want
I
her
think she
life,
gonna catch an STD.
but now she
I'm
want to
not
be out
laughing
there,
at that.
going crazy. Nah, yeah, she gotta. I don't know.
When I first saw that she was flirting with the bartender, I was just like,
Yeah, I already knew what time it was.
I did not see that character flaw for her, but
Yeah.
to see that one, none of her friends like checked her. Like Ella almost seemed like, okay, he's community peeing, but she didn't say, okay, like come home with me. Exactly. Like she's okay, well, I guess you're gonna do what your thing. It's kind of like they just signed off on it. Like, okay, if your girl wants to sleep with another man while she's engaged,
you might want to talk to her a little
you
longer.
might want to talk to her because y'all were literally sitting at a bar. Like, y'all have all these nice ass places. Can't nobody do it at a dining room table? Whatever. Whatever. Y'all gotta go out. Y'all gotta get dressed. I just don't live that life. I don't understand. But y'all putting all this effort at her wedding. And Ella, I feel like Ella had her own feelings because she saw Anderson. I'm not even intrigued by Anderson at all. Anderson looks boring. Oh, Anderson's the devil. Why am I getting sidetracked? I'm just a little underwhelmed by some of the conflict that I'm seeing so far. But I guess the Matthew Sandy thing is what's going to be like most interesting for me.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. How do you think they are trying to portray white people in the show?
Where are the white people?
Well, yeah, like it was the kind of like a Rite Aid story. If you
it was the colonizer woman.
Yeah.
They would portray white people how I would portray white people. Like y'all are in the way, especially in the store. Like typically in the store, white people tend not to respect the space of people who are black.
That's people a Rite Aid story.
Yeah, that's our Rite Aid story. So, y'all heard the first episode. I mean, not everyone is like that, but it's enough of y'all where like the trends are just to see it on TV. I said, okay, well, I appreciate this. And I might break out in a phenomenal woman. But I bet she's all like, security. And I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna do all this. I just want to get my Oreos and dip.
So simple. We had that, and then we had the ballet instructor. Going crazy.
See, I totally forgot about these people. Yeah. They really made sure. Okay, y'all get like 3 minutes on the show, then you're out. Like,
but that, I guess, if that was you in that situation and you were dating Matthew, would you have told her?
No, don't even. I would never date a Matthew. Let's be very clear. I would never date my advisor. Who ethically, based on the program, I can't date him anyway. I'm a real follower.
Well, Michael pull it away from that.
No, I extreme. If you were dating Mathana,
do you think
if you were dating a female version of Matthew, Mathana, if you were dating Mathana,
no, because I would know this is not my child, and I can't make decisions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Sandy, how could you forget?
And that's why I have a problem with the pink ballet shoes. Or the brown ballet shoes, because I understand like the plight of black ballerinas and brown ballerinas, and having the shoes that they're supposed to wear.
I thought it was a cute gesture,
and I think it's great that that is available. Mm-hmm. But for my daughter or for my son, if she's trying to make a political statement out of my daughter, she's not doing it because she's trying to make a stance through my daughter.
Yeah.
And if you want to make that stance, then you go ahead and do it. but don't use my daughter as a pawn, as a tool for what you're doing.
She has very low emotional intelligence
And
because she
then
was
yeah,
not acting
exactly.
logically in the situation with the ballet teacher. It's like she already came in on 10 because she gave her the brown ballet shoes. She's like, okay, Amari's in the all white environment. Amari's the only black girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give her something to make her stick out. Amari doesn't want that.
No, so
Matthew literally said Amari doesn't want that. And
these
she
pink
didn't
ballet
look
shoes.
super happy about those dirty looking ballet shoes
No,
anyway. And those
yeah.
shoes looked a little dirty. I mean, I don't blame Amari. I see
Okay.
some beautiful brown ballet shoes, but I don't know what
No,
she gave Amari.
those look like some
Those look like
like some Moses sandals or something. I don't
yeah,
know what those were.
I mean, yeah, they like some anyway, we can move
The new
on.
Yeezys that
We
just
gonna
came
move
out.
on from that. So any other moments that stand out?
Mm.
Yo, Sandy wilding though. Let's be very clear. If you're a Sandy, girl, get your life. Because peen is not, it can't be that hard. You gotta date your advisor.
And play mom to his daughter.
And play mom to a 6-year-old, and you known the girl for 2 years. I said, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me.
So, even though we haven't talked about Ella a lot,
because her story's not that intriguing to me.
Yeah, with the whole
I gotta
Soldier
see.
Boy VIP.
I gotta see.
Why did my boy Soldier Boy like that? Like, why they had to use Soldier? Big Soldier.
They made a very clear feminist statement with Soldier Boy.
Hopefully Soldier Boy was okay with that. Hopefully he makes an appearance.
I mean, maybe he'll be trending.
But like
today
that's just like almost like
let me see if Soldier Boy is trending on Twitter right now.
Now Soldier Boy. Now people just gonna assume he's like that in real life. And maybe that really happened in real life. I don't know, but I got your back, Big Soldier.
Let me see. Trending.
Is Big Soldier trending?
That's no. He's not trending as of 9:57. But Soldier, good for you, man. Good for you for being mentioned. You are still a cultural icon to me. I don't care what they say about you.
That's exactly.
You made these lils. All the little rapper names. You made these lils.
So, but outside of Max was in here.
Who?
Max.
Oh yeah, Erica Alexander. Yes, she was Barb at Hot Tea Digest, and I was like, okay, I like her character. She's like literally the most memorable thing out of Ella's story to me because it's like, okay, she got one of the OGs.
What about Brian?
Who? Exactly. You talking about whiskey peen?
Hold
on. My question to you is how are you thinking? How are the men portrayed to you? And it's the reason why we watched a female marketed show or a show marketed to females. And we watched it as a couple because I want to ask Mike these honest questions about, because I don't think a woman wrote this episode or directed or produced it. I will have to double check. But Mike, just as a viewer, how are men portrayed in the show? Well, I mean, men have a lot of shows, but how are Black men portrayed? Let's be very clear. How are Black men portrayed in the show?
Like I said, they already made my man Big Soldier look terrible. Talking about they are.
I'm not saying put him in the category because he's
but
like.
I'm just saying,
just
that image. Matthew,
I'm gonna say who?
Dr. Matthew. So far he's all right.
Yeah.
That little jab he took at her at the end, like, I wish you grew up already.
I said.
Yeah, I'm curious if he was holding that in, or is that something that he just says all the time, like, wish you hurt and grew up already. And he must be like at least old enough.
He's older than 35.
To throw that out there to be like, you're a kid, I'm the adult here. Like, I wouldn't tell you.
I'm sure he likes already. That power dynamic. The first time we met them, he was on top.
Well, and she does everything for him, like almost like an assistant. What it sounds like.
She's an assistant.
I cook, I clean, I take care of your daughter. She's other chick's daughter.
She's a mother. She's also his advisee, so she takes care of some of his.
So I think she wants more of a partner role.
She needs to leave.
And I don't think he's looking for that. I think he's perfect He's
He's
good with the
perfectly happy.
dynamic.
Maybe he was married before.
Yeah, probably to her mom, and something went wrong. That's why he has custody. So he really just let me get somebody that's a subordinate to me, somebody I can have control over. This
Yeah.
is how we're gonna do
He
it.
can really mess
So
up her whole PhD journey if he
yeah,
wanted
he can
to.
make a mess up his stuff too.
I mean, society would probably forgive him more than her, though.
So the community peen dude,
Okay,
um,
Whitney.
yeah. So like this
Okay.
typical fuck boy,
Yeah.
I guess. But like, I don't know if it was that easy. Like that was like pretty easy.
What was easy?
Like he just got her some champagne. Next thing I know, they were like in bed together. So
I,
I don't know
she probably
if
has
his game is A1 or
community
she just
peeping.
that messed up.
You hear me? I think she has community peeping. Maybe she's been sleeping around on her fiance this whole
Oh
time,
yeah,
and we
maybe.
just seen this one bout with community
If
peeping.
that's
Because
all
she
it
was
takes
super
for
easy.
somebody to
He
cheat on
wasn't even
somebody,
that fine. Let's be very clear.
yeah, I thought he was kind of like ASAP Ferg. I thought it was
Like,
ASAP Ferg for the
why
longest
did she
time.
risk it? He's not Trevante Rhodes or
Well,
anybody
the
else
Carfax,
of that caliber.
the Carfax. Her friend told her he's A1.
Is her fiance's being small?
Wow.
I mean, I have to find out. I mean,
No, but just even whatever, her fiance could be, putting it down
it
every
may not be
night,
about
but
the
she could just
peen.
be intrigued about what else is out there.
She wants a risk. She wants to take risks
Yeah.
because maybe she's never taken risks her
She's
whole
always
life.
just cook, clean, and
She needs therapy.
yeah, she needs therapy.
She needs therapy.
Now, are there any other black men that was in the show so far?
There was the Anderson guy. He might look a little bit.
I'm not sure what he was.
Well, he's a man of color. So what do you think about him?
He looked like he was out of the country, so he probably has a high profile job or a job that travels. Probably got some money.
These are some Jack and Jill kids.
Yeah.
If you're a Jack and Jill kid, that's no diss to you.
These are like executives.
These are like Jack and Jill kid characters.
These are movers and shakers in New York,
and these are their children.
He just came back in the country. Maybe he has a company. Maybe he just like a VP at a company. The way he was dressed, it's probably not like some super corporate job.
Like techie.
And she know him
maybe through writing.
So maybe he's like a music producer who something. He probably was in the industry. So I think he's a mover and shaker, and he like, hey, I missed you, and that's he got that much whatever power over her that he just said, hey, I miss you, and kissed.
Why did she kiss him?
Because she missed him. Because he looked like he's that guy. He's like, yo, I'm back. What's up? Like she could tell from the back of his head. She's like, Anderson? Like he's that dude. He looked like he's that dude. I missed you. Come on. I didn't miss you at all. Kiss me. And then she booked with Brian. That was crazy. And I don't know, Brian.
I mean,
you always gotta have somebody that's portrayed black, well, not black. So I get that.
Yeah, Brian was stereotyping. I was like, chill out, Brian. So yeah, I guess how she used Anderson to get hot and heavy, and then literally went home with Brian, and then Brian is like, well, I can't get it up. Karma. I mean, girl, what did you think? He was at a bar and he was behind the rope with Soulja Boy. Yes, it's open bar. She could have took home community ping. She could have did a little one around the track. Visited him and saved her friend Whitney.
Yeah.
From basically destroying her fiance shit.
Yeah, but she don't want that. She don't
want to be married. I think she's gonna break off the engagement.
Yeah, 100%.
She definitely looked guilty in that super dirty apartment.
Why nobody got any bed frame?
Did you check under his fingernails?
The men is living terrible in the show.
Did you check under his fingernails?
Okay, I don't like that. The men are some bums in the show. My man Brian doesn't have a bed frame.
Yeah.
It looked like Whitney and Community Peen was like in a factory.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. It's like a loft.
And then Matthew has just like this I don't know. Well,
Well,
the
Matthew's
math
place
was
was
very
nice.
was nice. So he's doing all right.
How
He's
was
doing
he
well.
affording that as a professor in New York? It's no way. His place would be way
And he
smaller.
was talking to like this little small classroom.
Yeah, he's not even that
It's
popular.
not like he was like Dr. Umar or something. He was like at a community college talking to people
And
about
then she
black
then
patriotism.
she walked, she sauntered all in the place and was
Yo,
like, "Oh,
I'm
what a
crying.
romantic idea." I was like, "Can you shut the fuck up?"
Yeah, I am
Yo,
crying.
I'm done. I want to like these women, but as of now, Renee is winning because she's
Yeah,
the
Renee
least
winning.
irritating.
Yeah, Renee just
Even
having
her
fun.
twerking and dancing on the club floor, which is nasty as hell. I know it's nasty. Like, don't if y'all do that, y'all probably need to get your little tetanus shot. You probably got COVID if you did that. But Renee is like the most fun. Like, I want to see more of Renee.
Yeah, I'm curious about her story.
Yeah, I'm really curious about her story because everyone else I'm just a little underwhelmed by because I felt like I've heard these storylines before about the devastating career or oh, this didn't go over well. Or I heard about, you hear more about like maybe not a woman taking care of someone else's child, but a man taking care of a woman's child, sort of Sandy thing. So I'm like, okay, like this is feeling kind of power-ish. Like power really like took the cake when it came to professors having relationships with students and advisors.
Yeah, Starz, the Starz thing, I guess.
Yeah, Starz likes the college professor take over. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all need some help. Ooh.
You got any more questions, baby? See,
I'm going through my notes. Okay, Whitney. I don't know. Whitney just really irked us. Renee. I just think Renee is really gonna run it.
I like Renee.
Renee.
She's funny.
She dresses really cute compared to everyone else.
She be playing a dozen with her friends, like your face.
Yeah.
Just saying little stuff like that.
Yeah, she's like the most relatable. I hope they don't mess up her character in episode 2. Oops, did I say that? Okay. So what are some of your predictions for the next episode for each character?
Oh, okay. Just the 4 main characters?
Yeah. So we're going to start with, don't worry, I'll help you with the names. I know he forgot.
Thank you. Now you forget.
We'll start with Ella.
So she just tweeted the thing about Soldier Boy. And Max specifically told her what the headline was going to say.
Oh, really?
It was going to be, she said it's going to be Soldier Boy, the pioneer of whatever, and he had a great party at the club, and this is the headline.
She's going to get in trouble at work.
And what does he put out? A smear campaign about Soldier Boy being an ageist.
She's giving writers a terrible name. Ella, stop it!
Like I said,
stop it, Ella.
Barb, like you call her Max. Barb asked her just to be grateful for this one time for me hiring you.
She can't play the game.
Please look at me. I'm doing terrible now. She said, I'm doing terrible now. Just do me this favor.
I didn't think about that.
Yes.
She is risking Barb's reputation.
Went out on a limb for her. And she went and said, I'm going to step over whatever to get to where I need to. I don't care.
Wow. She is so selfish. So Ella is selfish. Mm-hmm. She's
all about her profession and getting back to where she was. She hate being a hot tea digest. This is just to propel her back to
She's trying to mess with Barb's name. Yeah. I hope Barb's fires her. Yeah. I'm the type to say, if we're going to get vengeance, we're going to get full vengeance. You better fire her.
That's why I think her and Barb will have a conversation about that, and she probably will get fired.
But. Okay. Oh, or she's going to be written up. And she went, I got written up. Drink. Come on, girls. Let's go out. Okay.
Community
peen. Okay. Sandy. She had the Matthew.
The Matthew. Well, she walked out. When she walked out, she was just upset, and she went back to her place. So what's going to happen on there? I'm not sure because I don't know what's up with the mother, and it's now she going to have a problem. Like, why are you messing up my daughter's ballet? Like, go, you better get your chick before I have to.
They ain't gonna make it that storyline. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
this is not that type of show.
I don't think they are. So I'm not sure. They already discussed it. What else is there? Is she now going to take it to the next level and have Amari at a Black Lives Matter protest. Like, I don't know which are they going to
Matthew
double
ain't gonna
down.
let that
I don't
slide.
know. So I really can't predict what's going to happen with them because they already had their talk. I think
it's gonna be a makeup.
I think it's gonna be makeup.
I think it's gonna be makeup.
Okay.
Okay. Whitney.
So I don't think her fiance is going to find out so soon. Like, I don't think he's gonna find out next episode. I think that's going to fester. I think she's gonna have a make an affair now. And I think her and Community Peen are going to have standing appointments.
That dirty
in that factory. I think they're gonna have standing appointments.
He got a basement apartment. Girl, you went to the bottom. You found a bottom feeder.
I say it was Carfax. He came verified. That's all she needed to know.
She smiled for a second, then looked guilty for the rest of the night.
But when she go back home, she can get the tingling, and she gonna head up Community Peen.
Not tingling.
She gonna go ahead and schedule the appointment.
Not tingling.
So, but episode 4 or 5, her fiance is gonna find out.
I think she gonna catch an STD.
You think they can go that route?
Yeah. One of them has to catch STD.
And like you said,
because I mean, y'all talking about Community Peen. Why would you sleep with a friend? Why would you sleep with the guy your friends slept with?
All of them do this.
Like, is this a sorority? I'm not part of sorority life, so I don't know. So sorority sisters, y'all have to tell me, is this what y'all
do? So
or friend groups or women with close friends. I mean, I've never done any friend groups that I've been in. I mean, that is just nasty.
I'm aware that it happens.
Ew.
When people come verify.
What if she got pregnant? Oh, that would make a good show. I'm like, y'all better make Jack and Jill spicy as hell, like spicy mayo.
I like that. I like that prediction.
I would like her. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think she's just gonna be so guilty that she's eventually gonna tell her fiance.
Nah, I can tell. Like, this is just, like I said, if this is legit, just they dropped into it one day of their life, and it's not like a big thing is about to happen. We just dropped in, and here, this is what we are. That was too easy. She does this all the time. She's about to have a standing event with him, and I don't think she's gonna get pregnant, but I think she's gonna get caught, and now she's gonna have to be really out here moving as a single woman, probably in season 2.
Damn, I just started craving some tuna. Like, I want a tuna.
All right, so what else? Who else do we have to predict?
So Renee, who is our star child.
I think we learn more about her relationship. Who was her husband name?
I put Jason.
Jason. I think we're gonna learn about Jason. We may see him.
He gonna pop up.
He may pop up. Or on a phone call or something, we're gonna hear her voice.
Or he'll be at the bodega. He'll be like, "I got you a sandwich. Come back to me, baby. Please come back.
Yeah.
Can I come back?"
So I think we're gonna learn about them.
I can't wait to learn about more of Renee. The other ones can just
like learn what Renee does.
Yeah, what does she do? They all dress really nice. Like,
even her, like, she's trying to stay true to her roots by going to the bodega. So obviously she has money as well, because if that was her everyday eating, I don't think Ella would have made that comment like, "Oh, you still going to the bodega?" It's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get my sandwich or whatever. But so she probably is upscale as well, lavish, but she tried to keep it real. That's why she's trying to have fun and dance. Like, yeah, Soldier Boy, But so we're gonna see. I think we're gonna learn more about her.
I don't think did I have any laugh out loud moments? I don't think I had any laugh out loud moments this episode. I love the show.
The phenomenal woman part.
I think I might have chuckled like, huh.
Okay. I think we both kind of gasped when Sandy and Amari and at the ballet and like
I was like, girl, you wildin'.
Yeah.
I said, girl, Mac ain't gonna fly with that.
Oh, she can't do that. That's not her daughter.
Hold on. Why is his tuition payment late though?
And I don't like that. Like, if I had a daughter, I would not want my girlfriend doing, like, I don't want you playing mom. If I'm not gonna let you be
Mac is taking advantage of that situation.
Yeah, he is. I don't like
Should be sleeping over and taking the check to the ballet class. That's why I thought she was the mom. The check is there.
Please don't forget.
Why are y'all paying in checks then? What year is this?
That's exactly what I told the landlord.
Check.
What check?
Check.
I bring you no check.
Maybe a check.
You ain't got cash app.
You got a check.
So, but yeah, so all right. So I think that's that. Any more? You got any more
Whitney
questions?
about to cash in that check for that community pin again and again. That check gonna bounce one
Standing
day.
date Thursdays at 7.
I hope it's not Thursdays at 7. I like Thursdays. She can have. Let it be a Tuesday.
Okay, club going up on Tuesday.
Club be going up on Tuesday. If they didn't club on Tuesday, I'd be like,
yeah. Was he the bartender?
I thought he was the bartender at first. I thought
Yes,
Community Pin was the bartender, but he was like, she was literally like, she went out of her way to talk with him. That's why I don't like Whitney. I said, girl, you are.
Fellas, when you verify, you know, you can move a little differently. So
don't be Whitney or Sandy
or Ella.
Or Ella. She
Be,
got that
be
whiskey pink.
Be Renee.
Be Renee.
Be Renee. I think
that is the title.
Truth.
Yeah. The uncomfortable truth today is to be Renee. Be married. Maybe he messed up. Go eat at the bodega.
Get that bacon, egg, and cheese.
Start twerking on somebody in the club. Or not, because you know COVID.
Try to go see Soulja Boy.
Try to go see Soulja Boy.
Do your thing. Live life.
Be Renee. Don't be nobody else. Renee your life.
All right, babe. Let's get out of here.
But before we go, always remember, it's better to be woke by the uncomfortable truth than rot to sleep with a bed of lies. Talk to you all next week.